Next, we're going to talk about the 3 absolute must-have business skills that I personally use to make $100 million in sales in my internet businesses, and I want to share them with you. Course of my internet marketing career, I have generated quite a bit of sales. I talk about this because I like everyone to understand why they might appreciate my perspective and my view on building a business and in marketing. Sometimes people think that it's the technical skills that make or break your success. You know, like you look at tactical stuff and technical things, and they'll look at like a traffic strategy or some gimmick to get, for researching a product, some kind of a hack to use AI. And all of those things are great and they help you build your business. That is not how I made it. What I'm going to share with you are things that can make or break your success as an entrepreneur. So you want to avoid being too stressed out and too focused on things like how do you run Facebook ads, how to be an expert programmer and create and design and build web pages. Those kinds of technical or tactical things are not what got me to where I am. In reality, none of these things matter unless you've got a foundation of what we call soft skills that determine how good you're going to really be at everything else, not just in business, but in your life. Now, without the skills that I'm going to be sharing you, you're never going to be able to launch a successful business. Even if you've got the greatest Facebook ad strategy, or you've got the perfect keywords picked out for search engines, or you've got this awesome traffic strategy, or you've used AI in some really unique and clever way. None of it matters if you don't have these 3 basics. Now, it took me decades to learn to perfect these skills, and sometimes it took horrible mistakes. It cost me literally millions of dollars in order to find out how to use these skills to their maximum efficiency. Now, the first skill, managing yourself. A lot of people think about managing and they think about managing others. And here we're talking about managing yourself. Because if you're the entrepreneur, you're the one who has the spark of the idea and you're creating the business, you're without a boss and it's hard to hold yourself accountable. You've got to get a massive amount of work done. To build any kind of a new business, a new enterprise, and to launch it and get sales coming in, it is an undertaking. It takes effort and time and energy and all of those things. And sometimes it's just hard to keep yourself accountable. And it could take 60, 70 hours, 80 hours a week in some times to really build your business. Let's say you've launched your business and you're starting to get some sales coming in and it's time to really go all in. You're going to quit your day job and you're going all in on your business. You may find that you have to work incredible amounts of hours to kind of get from that like side hustle stage to a full-time income. You may find that it takes a lot of hours to do it and grow. And some people are completely content with just having a side hustle, which is okay. But if you want to grow it to be a big business, it can be something worth a lot of value into the future, maybe to be able to sell or inherit later for your family, then you want to invest that time. It's going to be a challenge to actually put that in. Trust me, I know. I've had to really motivate and inspire myself to put in the hard work. And I've had to develop the discipline to sit down and work those long weeks instead of watching Netflix. So what I found is by looking further into the future and think about, well, if I spend the time working on my business, even though I'm frustrated with it, that's going to be far more rewarding. Being able to manage myself and push myself to get these things done is really what allowed me to relax in the future and enjoy myself. When you build and set up your business correctly and get the profit you want, it is life-changing and it is worth getting back up. If you do persist and get your project done you're working on and it doesn't work out, that's okay. You pick yourself up, you figure out what went wrong, and you change, and then you keep going, okay? Don't be the fly bonking into the window, repeating the same mistake. Fortune favors the bold, as they say, right? So it can be scary launching a brand new thing and going out there without anyone to save you. You're on your own. You're flying high without a net. It can be scary, but you have to be bold. Skill number 2 is managing people. And I gotta tell you, you have been lied to. There is no such thing as a laptop nomad who wanders the world and never has to deal with people. You have to deal with people. Sure, you might not have to do sales direct to every customer. You might not have to talk to every customer, but you are going to have to rely on at least outside vendors and experts, because it's a myth that you can find extreme success in business all alone. It is a must to learn how to manage, communicate, and work with people in order for you to win. Now, I'm not saying you have to become an expert manager, but you need to realize that your success will rely on others. And for us with digital businesses, we can use things like Fiverr and outside vendors to find people to help us with our business, but we still have to manage them. We still have to tell them what we want and communicate clearly, give them praise, give them correction. Now, let's take a more traditional business. Let's say you want to manage a construction empire, right? You can only go so far alone. One person can only lay so many bricks in a day. You can't work 100 hours a day laying bricks to actually increase your construction empire, right? It works the same way in a digital business. And I think a lot of people don't realize this. You can't do that unless you bring on additional help. If you need to leverage and multiply your value, you start finding some of the simpler tasks, repetitive tasks, tasks that require knowledge or technical skills that you don't have. And you need to start using vendors and employees and staff, and it will be impossible to succeed alone because it is all about people. So starting off at the beginning, don't just think about finding the cheapest possible person to get the job done. Instead, you're on a hunt to find a relationship. I use Fiverr to build a relationship with a vendor that I can count on and use over and over and over again. This comes to the emotional level and personality of people as well. The wrong kind of personality in your business or as a vendor in your company can destroy everything you're trying to do. Skill number 3 is all about persuasion. So persuasion is all about convincing people to do things. And you use persuasion in all aspects of life, in your personal life, with your family, often is a two-way engagement as well. So persuasion is vital. And so it's not just about writing great sales letters to get people to buy things. That is important, but you need to convince all kinds of people to do things and take actions. So you're convincing people and using persuasion with your team and your customers. Well, there are so many factors that you could use persuasion to actually get your foot in the door, even at a university. To be good at persuasion, it requires a couple of things. It requires that you study and learn persuasion. There's a variety of books, and I can recommend some books. In fact, I'll put some in the description down below when we post this video. First up, when you learn the skills of persuasion, and you have to work at it, and it almost is like a muscle. And when you first start doing it, it takes effort, and you have to train that muscle, right? And persuasion is the same way. And as an entrepreneur, it might be your most valuable skill of all. And it all came from practice. You're persuading people to do joint venture deals with you. You're persuading affiliates to promote your products. You're persuading influencers to promote your products, right? You're persuading your customers to buy your product. Then you persuade your customers to buy from you again. Then you persuade them to buy an even more expensive thing from you. And in fact, I've even considered releasing a course on persuasion. So if you would like to learn my personal strategy, which I've come up with a very unique system, a very unique method that I use, and if it's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments, and maybe we'll release it as a little mini course. And there you go. So those are the 3 skills that you must have as an entrepreneur. And they're the 3 skills that helped propel me making 100 million in revenue myself. If you're not yet a member of Push Button AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact. It can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help 2 different kinds of people. Number 1, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content. Have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Push Button AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Push Button AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button, and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. It actually will make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way, so we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your members area. On that note, I'll see you there. Bye for now.